The day finally arrived for us to kick off a 148-day adventure. We checked out of the Chelsea Hotel where we'd spent the night before and took the Union Pearson Express train towards the Pearson Airport, where we were checking in for our flight with Air Transat. We were all pretty excited for the 8-hour journey ahead, and our backpacks were filled with entertainment and food.
As I looked out the window as we flew over Toronto, reality began to set in. For the next 148 days, we would be giving up all the comforts of home and would probably face a number of challenges for which we are unprepared. For the kids, this just seems like another adventure. Both pulled out their iPads while on the plane, and the little man even stayed up half the night. As we raced across the Atlantic towards sunrise, we reached Spain around 10 a.m. Despite getting little sleep, we were ready to start a new day.
We've partnered with Guest to Guest, a website that helps us to exchange homes and travel the world, meeting the local folks. And so, our home in Malaga for the week was centrally located, and our host Eduardo met us at his second home, where he greeted us quite warmly and welcomed us. We were definitely living amongst the locals in Malaga. Malaga is the 6th largest city in Spain and one of the oldest, dating over 3,000 years. We explored the city by foot daily and were super grateful that we brought our double stroller with us. We got to visit many great attractions, such as the famous Cathedral, the Picasso Museum, and we even got to the Noria Ferris wheel, where we had amazing views of the city and got a lay of the land.
Like we do in most cities, we joined a group of fellow tourists for the Explora Málaga walking tour, as well as the city sightseeing hop-on, hop-off bus tour. Our favorite stop of the hop-on, hop-off bus tour was the Castillo Gibralfaro, which offered panoramic views of the city, not to mention a place where the kids could do some exploring of their own and have some fun. The only thing I would do differently would be to leave the stroller behind. On the plus side, getting dropped off by the hop-on, hop-off bus saved us a lot of climbing. After a long day of exploring, we were even lucky enough to find a craft beer bar. We also discovered a great local market. Having our own apartment with a kitchen meant that we could stock up on local meats and produce, letting us enjoy home-cooked meals while keeping our costs down, though we did allow ourselves indulgences at the market.
Our arrival in Malaga was timed with the Holy Week leading up to Easter. Malaga celebrates Semana Santa like no other in Spain. The city was crowded and there were daily parades and floats. We were lucky enough to catch one from our guest-to-guest home. Our host had given us ample warning about what to expect, and so we were ready for the night-long festivities. The other highlight of the trip was definitely meeting our host family, who invited us to their hometown outside of the city. Not only did they treat us to a local meal, but the kids made new friends. So we finally did it. We're actually here. It's been a week since we've been in Malaga, and we thought we'd share a little bit about our thoughts in the city with you.
Yeah, we had a great time in Malaga. We spent a lot of time walking around. We walked between 5 and 8 kilometers a day. There were a lot of walking streets, no cars, great place to explore, and we just kind of, I don't know, took in the sights.
Yeah, I was glad we had our stroller for all the walking that we did. The home that we were in was rustic, but it was really centrally located, so we were able to walk around every day, explore, like there was a playground nearby. We had a full kitchen, which was a bad thing in a way because we decided to cook at home a lot. So we didn't get to eat everywhere that I wanted to, but hey, we need to save some money, so that was an easy way to do so. I really liked the walking tour that we did.
Yeah, I mean, my personal favorite was definitely the Picasso Museum, and during the walking tour, we even got to see where Picasso was born. The hop-on, hop-off bus tour was a great idea for us too, and overall, we just used our first week in Spain, getting our bearings, getting our SIM cards, learning a bit of the language, and overall, it was a great introduction to Spain. So now we're moving on to Rhonda.
Follow on.